Hello, 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 and welcome back to AI Cafe Conversations. This is Sahar, your AI whisperer. Today is the extra flavor coffee, our Friday edition of the Forbes Light Articles AI Cafe Conversations podcast. This is your weekly dose of executive AI insights in under 12 minutes. On Wednesday, we talked about the shadow AI epidemic and why 80% of employees are hiding AI use and what creates that behavior. Today, I'm going to show you what it's costing you. I'm calling it the $10 million shadow AI task. Now, full transparency, there is no single study that says shadow AI costs exactly $10 million, okay? But when you add up what research shows about wasted AI investment, duplicate efforts, security remediation costs, talent replacement expenses, and competitive lag, the real number for large enterprises is probably larger. Here's my math, my insanity math. Okay. For a 5,000 person company spending 20 million on AI transformation, shadow AI is a hidden 10 million tax. That's a 50% of your investment disappearing into organizational friction you're not tracking. Let me show you where $10 million goes and why most executives had no idea or have no idea it's happening. Cost number one, lost learning, around $2 million. Again, all that are my valuation or evaluation, right? The first and biggest cost of shadow AI is lost learning. When AI experiments happen in the shadows, the insights don't spread. And here is what it looks like in practice. Your sales team discovers an AI tool that cuts proposal writing time in half. It works, it's effective. It's saving them 10 hours per week, but they never tell anyone. Why? Because they are not sure if the tool is approved. They don't want to get in trouble, so they keep it quiet. Meanwhile, 3 departments over, your business development team is manually writing proposals, spending twice as long, getting the same results. That's lost learning. Okay? The knowledge stays in silos. Now multiply that across your entire organization. How many shadow AI experiments are succeeding right now that nobody knows about? According to Gartner's research, organizations waste up to 50% of their AI investment due to lack of adoption and poor knowledge transfer. That's not just about training program, it's about organizational learning. When learning happens in the shadows, it does not compound. And AI value compounds through learning. One team discovers something valuable, they share it. 5 other teams adopt it. Value multiplies. But shadow AI breaks that multiplication. Learning say, hey, it's not for you, and it stays trapped. Value stays linear instead of exponential. For a $20 million AI investment, lost learning easily costs $2 million annually. That's the first X. Cost number 2, duplicate efforts. 1.5 million, let's call it. The second cost is duplicate efforts. This is a direct consequence of lost learning. When teams don't know what others are doing, they rebuild the same wheels. Here's a real example. I worked with a company where 3 different departments independently built AI-powered customer analysis tools. Same problem, same solution, 3 separate builds. Total time invested, 450 hours. These are real numbers. Total value created, what 150 hours build would have delivered instead of 450. That's 300 hours wasted. That's just one example. Shadow AI multiplies this across your organization because nobody knows what anyone else is working on. Your marketing team tests 5 AI writing tools before finding one that works. They never document which ones failed or why. 6 months later, your communication team tests the same 5 tools, makes the same mistakes, wastes the same time. Deloitte's research shows that duplicate AI efforts cost enterprises an average of 1.2 million annually. And that's just the measurable duplication. The projects where someone eventually realized, hey, wait, didn't another team already did that? Shadow AI makes duplication invisible until or unless it's too late. You're not just paying twice for the same problem, you are paying in opportunity cost, the innovation that didn't happen because your best people are rebuilding what already existed. Cost number 3, security exposure, around $3 million. The third cost is security exposure, like I said. This is one that keeps CIOs up at night. When employees use shadow AI tools, they are bypassing your security review process. That means that 1, data is flowing to systems you don't control. 2, sensitive information might be leaving your environment. 3, you have no audit trail of what was shared where. 4, compliance violations might be happening without your knowledge. IBM's research on shadow IT, which includes shadow AI, shows that security remediation costs average $2.6 million annually for large enterprises. But here is what makes shadow AI worse than traditional shadow IT. AI tools are designed to ingest large amounts of data. That's how they work. An employee using an authorized AI tool might upload an entire customer database for analysis, or paste proprietary code into ChatGPT, or feed strategic documents into an AI summarizer. They're not being malicious. They are trying to get work done efficiently. But from a security perspective, you now have sensitive data in systems you don't monitor, you don't control, and you can't audit. And here is the expensive part. You usually don't discover shadow AI security issues until there is a breach, a compliance audit, or a contract review. By then, remediation is really costly. You're not just fixing the immediate problem. You are conducting forensic analysis to figure out what was exposed, notifying affected parties, updating policies, retraining teams, and potentially dealing with regulatory consequences. Not only that, your brand could be tarnished, and it can be